cut JJ loose? I thought you understood, Carly.
I do. I do understand. I understand that
Whether or
things
not you see
cannot go on the
JJ
way
as my
they are,
son,
Jack,
as
or
far as I'm
everyone will be
concerned,
hurt,
that's
including
exactly
JJ.
what he is. I'm not gonna walk away from him.
I know that you want to do right by JJ because you love him. But if you are constantly torn up with guilt because you can't spend more time with him, JJ is going to sense that. And in some strange way, he is going to start feeling guilty himself.
Right, so your solution is that I never see the kid again.
Because of Julia. Because she is using her son and the love that you feel for him.
Don't you think I know that?
Well, do you really want him to grow up being used as his mother's weapon of choice?
No, of course not.
Well, then stop her, Jack. JJ is just the tip of the iceberg. And now she's using Holden to stick it to you because you chose me instead of her.
If Holden wants Julia, all the more power to him.
It would be different if he was going after her, but he's not. She is coming on to him. Jack, if you really care about JJ, if you care about Holden, if you care about me and our children, you will recognize Julia for what she really is. She's toxic, Jack. And she is not going to change. Now, is it really any surprise that Lily and I think the only answer is to get rid of her?
Right, so what do? You set her up to look like a thief. And you expect me to approve?
Fine. If you don't like my tactics, then use your own. Just get rid of her, Jack, before she destroys everything and everyone that you care about.
You have any idea how insulting this is? You're saying I should be so frightened of Julia that I should run her out of town to protect my family, right?
That's just about the size of it.
I can handle Julia, Carly. What about you? When are you going to start trusting me again?
I always trust you, Jack.
You say that you know I love you, and then I'm not going anywhere. But still, for some reason, you find it really important to get Julia and JJ out of town. Why?
They're hurting our family.
No, that's bull. And so is your concern for JJ's welfare, Lily and Holden, even me for that matter. No, call it what it is, Carly. Just call it what it is.
Well, what is it, Jack? Why don't you tell me? I'm really curious.
You've never gotten over the fact that for a long time, I chose Julia over you. That's why you want her out of town. Hey, you never used to run from me.
I used to know that whatever happened, you loved me best. Julia didn't steal you from me, but she stole that. I hate her. I hate that she made love to you. And sometimes I lie awake at night and I watch you sleeping, and all I can think is that she saw you too. In that same way. She lay next to you night after night. And I wonder if you touched her the same way you touched me. And when I let myself think like that, all I want is for her to be gone. For her not to exist at all.
I watch you sleep sometimes, too. And I thank God that I was lucky enough to find my way home to you and our kids. Julia's not a part of that, Carly.
As long as she's living in this town, she's a part of our life. Do you really think that she brought over that sexy little nightie for some kind of closure, Jack? She wanted me to see it. She wanted me to imagine her in it, to imagine the two of you.
Listen, you gotta let it go.
Well, I could, if she would, but she can't. And if she cannot have you to herself, she's going to see to it that we are not happy together.
She's not making us unhappy, honey. You are. Instead of enjoying our lives, all we do is talk about Julia.
Because she's always around. She's at Emma's. She's calling about JJ.
What do you expect me to do?
Get her away from us, Jack. Another town. Another state. Because if you don't, I swear to you, nothing can ever be the same between us.
Is that an ultimatum?
I'm not giving you an ultimatum, Jack. What could I possibly threaten you with? That I'll leave you? We both know I never could.
It's okay. Come here.
I just want things to go back to the way they were before you went over that bridge. Before there was a Julia Larrabee.
Sometimes it gets to me too, honey. The way Julia's handling this JJ thing, making him feel abandoned, making me feel guilty. I hate it, but you know, you're not making it better by pulling the kind of stunt that you and Lily pulled today.
I didn't know what else to do.
It's gotta be rough what you're going through. I can only imagine, but we gotta work this through together. I need you to make me a promise.
Okay.
No more dirty tricks. I need you to promise that you'll never do anything to undermine Julia again. Have you thought about what I asked?
I thought about it. And I really wish that I could give you the answer that you want. But I can't. I can't promise you that I'm going to stop trying to get Julia out of our lives.
You serious?
You don't see how manipulative she is, and that terrifies me. And if you're going to close your eyes to this, then I guess it's up to me to deal with her. Because there's no way that I'm going to risk losing you again.
I gotta go to the station. There's something I gotta take care of.
Can it wait till morning?
No, I'd rather take care of it now.
Jack, there was a time that I would have lied to you. I would have sworn up and down that I'd leave Julie alone, and then the minute your back was turned...
Right, so I should be happy that you honestly don't trust me to take care of this.
Is it so wrong for me to want to do what's best for my family? For me to admit that I will do anything that I have to do to protect us?
I don't need your protection.
Jack!
Unless you promise me to leave well enough alone, there's nothing left to talk about.